Hi again, everybody. I think those of us whose lives have been touched by our loved ones who have had cancer or who are suffering from cancer will know that it can move both very rapidly or very slowly. The palliative care now is excellent, but the prognosis for curing cancer, for finding a cure, just seems no further on than it was 10 years ago even. This lady, this is the story of Ivory's diaries. This first video is her introduction to Ivory's diaries. And it was taken, the first video, 2 years ago. I'm going to post this video and then I'm going to post the video now, 2 years later, so that you can see what effect it has had from the very first video to the final video. All the videos in between, I will be posting the link to Ivory's diary in the description of the second video. It would just be nice if you could watch, maybe go across to support her channel and watch a few others of her videos and support her really in the rest of this journey. Okay, I'll leave it over to her to speak now.
First off, I want to say thank you so much for all the kind and loving words, messages on my birthday. You guys really blow me away, and I feel so blessed and so loved by all of you. So thank you again. Actually, I am making this video because I feel like I owe this to all my family and friends back in the Philippines who still doesn't know what I am going through. For
It
a
must be
month
very
now, or
hard
more
for her
than a
to be
month
without her
now,
family.
I am not.
She
I'm
has a
not
husband
feeling
and
very
children
well.
here.
I was really sick, and it started with agonizing back pain, and shortness of breath came after that. In the beginning, the doctors were suspecting it was corona, so I had corona test week after week after week, and it all came out negative. And as you know, there's a lot of corona cases in the hospitals right now. So it took a while for my doctor actually to put me forward to see a specialist. So when she finally forwarded me to see the doctor or to go to the hospital, it was first for a blood test and for a CT scan of my lungs. And then I ended up being admitted in the hospital that night.
Everything was put down to corona, wasn't it? At one time.
The next day, and that was actually December 28th, 2020. The next day, I had several scan and tests again before the doctor came by and gave us her suspicions on what they found. At that moment, they really couldn't confirm or give us the diagnosis yet until the tests are done. But she already said that based on the scan, it doesn't look good and there's a lot of possibilities we are looking at, and that includes cancer. Hearing the C word wasn't easy, to be honest. We were shocked and really caught off guard. We knew I had something, but we couldn't imagine it would be this far serious. The doctor gave me antibiotics to take at home and discharged me so I could spend the new year with my family. Monday, January 4, they scheduled my PET scan and it just confirmed what they already suspected and worse. In the scan, they found out that it already spread in other parts of my body because it was already in several parts or in my several organs of my body. They couldn't identify the source. So they had to arrange another set of tests and scans, and that includes biopsy. And just last Thursday, they have confirmed that it's a lung cancer, stage 4.
Stage 4.
The cancer has already spread, as mentioned, in many parts of my body, and that includes my brain, my liver, and a huge part of my bones. That's the reason why they couldn't cure me anymore, or the doctor said, I'm afraid at this moment we couldn't cure this.
Bless her.
There's no cure for this, but what we can do is help you with prolonging your life with some treatments and prolonging your life as long as possible and as painless as possible. In that moment, I felt my whole world came crashing on me. I was speechless, and my whole body was just numbed. It was just blank. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to feel. Actually, Tom was crying, and I also want to cry, but I just don't know. I just don't know how to express myself. The days after that was painful and a lot of crying. Friends and family came over to comfort us and try to pacify the situation in any way they can. We just don't know how to deal with the news. And, well, my initial reaction was to inform my family, of course, in the Philippines, and close friends, so they also know what's going on. So actually, I am making this video because I want to share my journey with you. In the world where we are in social media, you don't usually post things that are ugly or nasty or not nice. We always show the best side of life, the Instagrammable part of life,
And this is the real
the
part.
latest trends, because we are just ashamed to show
Terrible.
how hurt we are, how we struggle and in pain. I know that there's a lot of people out there who are in dark place, but they also struggle and in pain, but they do it in silence. May it be for privacy reason, but in most cases you are afraid to show how vulnerable you can be, and it's just not the nice side of life. I just celebrated my 38th birthday, and for which I am really grateful for it. I'm really happy welcoming my 38th birthday, but it also leaves a mark, a stain. I really hope, I still have high hopes that I will still have more birthdays to come, more candles to blow. And although I know it's also a start of a new journey that involves a lot of pain, not just physical pain, but mentally. I know that this won't be easy, but I know with my loved ones around me, it won't be as hard. To those of you who are or would like to be part of my journey, I am inviting you to follow my story in YouTube, Ivory's Diary, where I will be posting as much videos as I can. It will be a day-to-day diary that includes hospital visits, me walking like a 19-year-old, what because I am walking like that at the moment, and also maybe you see me peeing in bed because I just couldn't move because of so much pain. These are the ugly sides of these are the ugly side of my life
And courageous.
right now, and yeah, it's not nice. It's very painful, but I hope it gives strength to people who are struggling the same. I am reaching out to you out there, and I want you to know that you are not alone. What you have is what I have, and maybe I'm even far worse. We have our own struggles and nightmares, but you are not the only one. Don't give up. Let's keep on fighting. We may not be there for each other physically, but I believe that words knows no boundaries. Above all, I know there's somebody up there who's listening to our prayers, who never sleeps, never get tired of hearing our sorrows and pain. So this is the start of my 2021. I'm looking forward to have you all on board until he decides it's time for me to rest. But I'm telling you now, my war just started, and I'm giving this a good fight. I hope you guys will stay with me, and let's keep our hopes high, and let's help each other and try to heal each other's wounds and struggles and pain with just being there for each other. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you soon. Bye.
What a brave and inspiring woman. That was her first video, the start of 2021, the end of 2020, start of 2021, and now I'm going to post a video that's current within the last 4 days. I've been not following every day, on and off, for a while, but not every day. And we have our own battle to fight now for my brother, who's been battling for 4 years and the cancer has been addressed, but the damage caused by the treatment has left him in constant pain, bleeding, and there's nothing they can do except surgery, which he's now too frail for. So if you're going to be part of Ivory's journey by watching this video, her last video, subscribing to her channel, please remember my brother in your prayers also. Thanks everyone.